Hey everyone, it's Janalee.
And Krista.
JC! Today we're going to be talking about the transition from high school to college and living alone for the first time. Krista, you moved out here from California to go to school. What were some of the struggles you faced?
Well, I faced the lacking of a support system because the majority of my friends and family were in California. And then adding on to that, I found out that I had severe depression, which completely cut off me from everyone because I didn't know how to handle it. And then I got really lonely as well, along with the depression.
That's really rough. I also know that after your freshman year, you moved out to an apartment by yourself. What were some of those struggles?
Well, cooking was a huge issue. I learned that I could not cook to save my life, and I burned things all the time, and it was really hard for me to eat healthy because I didn't have the money to eat, healthy anymore, and living alone was really creepy, and I just, I basically had to learn how to take care of myself and make sure that I was, in a safe area, and then that's when I also got my cat.
Yeah, I can definitely relate with a lot of those things.
So Janalee, what were some of the struggles living alone freshman year for you?
One thing that was really hard is I'm not from this area, so it was hard to make friends because I could make friends during class, but a lot of those were academic friends, so we didn't hang out just in a social setting outside of an academic setting. So that was really hard where, I could have done that in a dorm, but I struggle with too much anxiety to try and do that.
Okay, and as a freshman, I know that many like to be in the dorms because it's easier to make friends. Do you ever wish that you had lived in the dorms regardless of your anxiety?
Every once in a while, I do, but overall I don't, just because my anxiety is so severe that I'm on medication for it, and I'm okay with that, but it's still really hard to come home and be around a bunch of people that I'm not super comfortable with, and I felt like it would have taken me too long to be comfortable with my roommates that it would have affected my schooling in the long run. So, Krista, we've been talking about these mind games class together, and we've been learning a lot of the content together. What are some things in this class that has helped you get through your struggles?
I have really... I've learned just how to more, I've learned that through my struggles in school, I went on academic probation for a while, and it caused a lot of issues in the academic area of my life, and I felt like reading Becoming a Learner as well as Dweck's Mindset was really eye-opening. I mean, I already started learning these things on my own regardless, but I kind of began to figure out that my grades are not me, and I know that I can do better, and that's when I kind of had to get that growth mindset in, and I really had to push through no matter what, knowing that it was going to be tough, but I knew that I could get back on track.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I learned as well from Becoming a Learner, Sanders, that you can learn to do old things new ways, and you just have to open yourself up to new things to be able to be super successful. You just, you have to be that learner in all aspects of your life. And I totally agree with that growth mindset. Your grades are not who I am, and that was something that was really hard going from a 4.0 student in high school to not being able to achieve that in college. So that's really hard. I also learned from some research that I did online that 80% of people that live alone suffer from anxiety, and to me that just blew my mind. And that was a lot.
Yeah, and then Becoming a Learner also really helped understand that school isn't all based on grades, and that we should actually also be learning how to communicate and socialize with other people, because it'll really help us in our future jobs, relationships, friendships, family, things like that.
Yeah, of course, I agree with that, because that was another thing that not only, Dweck's growth mindset, and Becoming a Learner, I also find that in some other research that I found that's located in our sources portion of this, and getting involved is a really big thing to help fight depression and being alone. Yeah. Well, guys, we've talked a lot about some really great things. I hope something that Chris and I have said helps you out in some way, shape, or form. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And this has been JC, and we out.